From the towering spires of global finance piercing the clouds, to the sleek silhouettes of superyachts carving through azure waters, we are conditioned to see wealth as a permanent, unshakable fortress. These are the modern pyramids, monuments to ambition and power, built by titans of industry. But what happens when the foundations of these empires are built not on solid rock, but on shifting sand? What happens when the symbols of success, the private jets and sprawling mansions, are suddenly stamped with the stark red ink of debt and bankrupt? The ascent to the billionaire class is steep, but the fall can be terrifyingly swift, a story of hubris, risk, and ultimate ruin. The story of Ike Batista was once the story of Brazil itself, a tale of explosive growth and limitless potential. His name was synonymous with a new era of prosperity, his face gracing the covers of international business magazines. Grand visuals of booming oil rigs off the coast of Rio de Janeiro and celebratory headlines proclaimed him the future richest man in the world. He was the embodiment of the national dream, his every venture a testament to a golden age. But dreams can curdle into nightmares. The black gold he promised turned out to be a mirage, his oil fields mostly empty. The markets turned against him with brutal speed. Stock charts plummeted, displaying catastrophic losses in blood-red lines. The images of celebration were replaced by those of worried investors, their life savings evaporated, and stark newspaper headlines announcing the spectacular collapse of his EBX Group empire. The man who promised to conquer the world had lost it all. In India, another larger-than-life figure reigned as the undisputed king of good times. Vijay Mallya was not just a businessman, he was a brand, a purveyor of glamour and extravagance. His world was one of opulent parties on massive yachts, a Formula One team, and the ubiquitous Kingfisher Airlines, whose red and white planes once crisscrossed the nation's skies. He sold a lifestyle, and for a time business was a festival. But the party had to end. The Kingfisher jets, once symbols of high-flying success, were grounded on tarmacs, gathering dust. The smiling cabin crews were replaced by protesting employees, demanding years of unpaid salaries. The glamorous photo shoots gave way to grim courtroom sketches as Mallya became a fugitive from his own country, embroiled in a massive legal battle over unpaid loans and accusations of fraud. The king of good times had become the architect of his own bad times. Far away, on the serene shores of the Caribbean, Alan Stanford built a different kind of kingdom, one founded on trust and the promise of impossible returns. His offshore bank in Antigua was a beacon for discerning investors, a safe haven offering security and spectacular growth. Clients saw a charming, cricket-loving Texan, a philanthropist knighted by the local government. They saw the luxurious lifestyle, the happy clientele, and believed in the financial wizardry he preached. The reality was a monstrous deception. The illusion was shattered by the sudden, shocking force of an FBI raid. The images of serene island life were violently cut with footage of federal agents seizing documents. The handshakes and smiles were replaced by the cold metallic click of handcuffs. Stanford, the benevolent knight, was unmasked as the mastermind of a multi-billion-dollar Ponzi scheme. His legacy now confined to the grim reality of a prison cell, a stark monument to his deceit. In the end, what remains of these fallen titans? We see a ghostly montage of their faces, once beaming with confidence, now etched with defeat. These images are juxtaposed with the decaying ruins of their greatest ambitions: a rusting oil rig, a grounded fleet of aircraft, a shuttered bank. Their stories serve as a chilling reminder that fortunes, no matter how vast, can be as fleeting as the market's whims and as fragile as a single catastrophic misstep. It forces us to ask a more profound question: what is the true nature of wealth? Is it the number in a bank account, or is it the legacy one leaves behind? For these men, the legacy is not one of creation, but of spectacular, unforgettable destruction.